Have our graduation like this again this year, and wonderful to have everybody be here with us. So thank you all for being here today. This is a truly, truly happy day for Ensign Global College. The chairperson, Dr. Lynette Gay, and members of the Board of Governors, Ensign Global College. Professor Charles Marfo, Provost, College of Humanities and Social Sciences, representing the Vice Chancellor, Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. The keynote speaker, Professor Afua Adwo Jekte Hesse, the Director General, Ghana Tertiary Education Committee, Ensign Global College Institutional Review Board members, all invited municipal and district directors of health services in Ghana, heads, friends, and representatives from tertiary and partner institutions, representatives of the University of Utah, faculty, staff, students, and alumni of Ensign Global College, graduands, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is an honor to warmly welcome all of you to the sixth congregation of the Ensign Global College on behalf of the Board of Governors, faculty, staff, and students. I especially wish to welcome the graduating class along with their family and friends who have supported and stood by them throughout their education and are here to honor them as they graduate. I particularly want to acknowledge Lynette and Robert Gay for their ongoing support, encouragement, and visionary guidance, and our affiliates and mentors from the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology who have ensured that all is in order for our ceremony today. I also extend a warm welcome to our distinguished keynote speaker, Professor Afua Adwo Jekte Hesse, full professor of surgery at the University of Ghana School of Medicine and Surgery, and president of the Accra College of Medicine, and members of our Board of Governors who are all present in our midst despite their busy and engaging schedules. Today we mark the completion of the 7th year of Ensign College of Public Health, now Ensign Global College. It is with great appreciation that we also mark 7 years of affiliation with KNUST, express our gratitude for their mentoring and support. We continue to enjoy the benefits of this world-class Ensign Global Campus and the beauty that it surrounds. We are grateful to our excellent faculty, students, staff, and partners who make Ensign Global College a preeminent academic institution. As you enter campus today, you likely notice that something has changed. Ensign College of Public Health has officially changed its name to Ensign Global College. This marks an important transition as we embrace the increasingly global orientation of this evolving institution and our growth of fields that are complementary to our public health program. We appreciate all who have made this possible. Our graduation falls in the midst of an ongoing pandemic. As we celebrate, we know that SARS-CoV-2, the virus that causes COVID-19, continues to circulate around the world. In public health, we know that health is more than the absence of disease, but it is the capacity and opportunity to live well. And for a time, COVID-19 is challenging many around the world to do so. Not only do we know that the mortality and morbidity impacts that have been the centerpiece of public health since the inception of this field, we also know that this pandemic has caused economic disruption, political strife, and personal despair. This pandemic has also challenged humanity, which continues to adapt and innovate in response to this worldwide phenomenon that reminds us that we are all connected. We commend all who have joined us today in your efforts to take the necessary precautions that allow us to celebrate while following guidance to keep our proceedings safe and our participants healthy. The word ensign refers to a symbol, often a banner or flag that is raised in a high place around where people cause or pursue a noble vision. The noble vision of Ensign Global College is to ignite a global revolution of innovation led by principled, competent, entrepreneurial leaders who build systemic capacity, engage in mutually beneficial partnerships, and design and implement solutions that give rise to more prosperous communities and countries around the world. In our new college logo, you will note that we have selected the colors of gold and blue. Gold is to reflect the riches and beauty of Ghana, including the riches of knowledge and knowledge discovery that we seek to enhance. The blue acknowledges that our campus lies on the banks of the Volta River and symbolizes togetherness and peace. As a college, we are committed to leading the future of prosperity for Ghana, the West Africa region, and the world. Our founder and chair of our Board of Governors, Lynette Gay, has charged our public health program to improve health and well-being in Ghana, in West Africa, and throughout the world by developing community-oriented public health professionals who will be leaders that will join us in advancing the science and practice of public health. She consistently reminds us that Ensign Global College is only successful when our efforts make positive differences in the lives of people, their families, and their communities. We refer to the 3 pillars in our new Ensign Global College logo as the pillars of Ensign. The first pillar reminds us to be leaders who engage people and communities in pursuit of establishing and promoting prosperity. The second pillar reminds us to be professionals committed to the highest levels of competency in our field. The third pillar reminds us to be innovators who are committed to value-creating entrepreneurship. Dear graduates, as you embark into your futures, I charge you to embody these pillars and at all times hold yourself as someone who honors all that Ensign Global represents. I also charge you to be committed to helping all people with whom you come in contact to achieve their potential, help them to be their best selves, and be greater than they realize is possible. We find ourselves as practitioners of public health in this ongoing battle with one of the great challenges of our time. SARS-CoV-2 is contagious and threatens individuals throughout the world, regardless of age, sex, race, or economic status. In a way, it emphasizes the common bond we share as humanity. While we live in a world that too often focuses on our differences, the COVID-19 pandemic reminds us that, in fact, we are all actually quite similar. Because the virus is infective, it is a burden borne by communities, and such is managed best when we work together. For some time, I have been increasingly interested in the concept of prosperity. In the book, The Prosperity Paradox, the late Professor Clayton Christensen of Harvard University in the US and his co-authors defined prosperity as the process by which more and more people in a region improve their economic, social, and political well-being. Respectfully, I will add that all this begins with people having the opportunity to be healthy. It is not enough for us to take what we have been given from Ensign Global College and join the ranks of those who do things in a routine way. Instead, graduates, we are to seek to be exceptional. I challenge you to commit to always seek the better way and to challenge those around us to do the same. To promote prosperity, we are to be builders. We are to be positive and constructive. To create rather than tear down. We are to lift those around us, yet we can only do so if we work with others. From its very beginning, Ensign Global College has embraced the philosophy that we must engage if we are to lift. Rather than creating opportunities for people and communities, we are to find ways to create opportunities with people and communities. We are to join together in the pursuit of prosperity. My charge to Ensign College of Public Health graduating class of 2021, now the Ensign Global College graduating class of 2021, is to be agents of prosperity. Recognize that to achieve true prosperity, we must find the greatness within ourselves and use that greatness to engage with others to make the world a better, more peaceful, and more prosperous place. Your education at Ensign Global College has instilled in you that your success is inextricably linked to how you can promote health, wellness, and prosperity for those around you. For this is what it means to be a leader. Graduates, you have been provided with an exceptional education that has included classroom instruction by skilled teachers, field placements that have given you experience in the practical application of public health, and the completion of your thesis projects where you have deepened your knowledge through research. Your shared educational pathway has come to an end, and now you formally join a global public health workforce that is dedicated to making a better, more prosperous world. We are charged to embark on the never-ending pursuit of boldly facing all challenges that stand in the way of health and prosperity. How do we assure that everyone has access to the resources to stay healthy and well? How do we stop the worldwide effects of diseases like malaria, pneumonia, tuberculosis? How do we create the conditions that allow safety in workplaces, fewer traffic-related injuries, and homes free of hazards? How do we ensure that physical activity and healthy eating continue even when development leads to more sedentary occupations and availability of unhealthy food options? How do we support mothers during pregnancy and children during the vulnerable first 5 years of life? How do we ensure that everyone can be productively engaged in creating conditions for peaceful and prosperous communities? These and many others are the challenges we are committed to face positively, constructively, productively, and graciously. I challenge each of you to commit to taking what you have gained at Ensign Global College and use it to create a prosperous future. Dedicate yourself to be one who embraces the challenges and becomes defined by being noble and great as you tenaciously find the way forward. I will end as I do each year with a quote from Dr. Kwame Nkrumah in his address to the National Assembly of Ghana on June 12, 1965. Countrymen, the task ahead is great indeed, and heavy is the responsibility, and yet it is a noble and glorious challenge. A challenge which calls for the courage to dream, the courage to believe, the courage to dare, the courage to do, the courage to envision, the courage to fight, the courage to work, and the courage to achieve. To achieve the highest excellencies and the fullest greatness of man, dare we ask for more in life? Go forth with courage, accept the call to tackle great challenges, and embrace the opportunity afforded by these challenges that will most surely come your way. Take what you have been given through your education at Ensign Global College and make the world a better, happier, healthier, and more prosperous place. Quite simply, be noble and great. I am confident that is exactly what you will do. May God bless and give us all the fortitude to soldier on to greatness in pursuit of a truly prosperous world. Thank you.